the number one most important and curiosity stuff in the relationship is to know is to discovering, is to understand what is your role, what is your important to your partner. Actually, all relationships started the same. So when you want to make somebody your business partner, it started as a relationship. That is a type of relationship. When you are now joining some team, some group of people, you are now creating those relationships. The way you deal with your siblings, with your sisters, with your parents, with your relatives, it is all about relationship. But when it comes to know, to understand, why are you in a relationship? Why are you spending time with that person? And what do you expect as an outcomes from what you have been now cultivated? People, we tend just to worry too much, and we tend to expect that it is going to end very badly. Relationship is everything. The way you make friends, the way we make people to admire us, to help us, to share with the things, to partners, all the things we keep doing, we want to create a better relationship with the society. But why is it most important? Why is it most difficult to find out, to figure out what is your role to that person? What do you need to know, by the way? You see, you may date somebody like these young people. They want to date this person. They want to know what is the thought, what is the expectation, what is the minds of that person is thinking about them. But it's most difficult. Then how do we create? How do we grow up by just increasing our relationship? How do we build this very reliable relationship, which may just end up even in this very good condition of our life? In my whole life, in my entire life, I've been trying to ask myself, what is a relationship? Maybe people who are now in business, they may understand these things. The way you make a friendship with your business partner, it is different from the way you are now want to date this person. Maybe you are now reaching on the level of searching, finding someone who you can marry to. How are you going to know it? Maybe you have your role models. You want to grab them. You want to take advice from them. Some of them, they may give you this good advice. Some of them, they may just give you these dangerous things. But how do we create? How do we now build this better relationship with the people? What I've discovered in life as a secret, which I'm going to spare in life right now, the number one effective way of building, of creating better relationship in life is to start it within yourself. I know so many people may say you are now funny, you are now horrible, you are terrible. It is sound very terrible, it is sound very serious, but when you want to create any relationship outside yourself, start create better relationship with you who you are, with your inner voice, with your inner person. We live in what we call manipulative society because they say in order for you to live a better life, in order for you to create, to attract so many people, you have to impress them, you have to please everyone, you have to do the stuff you have to look rich. But it is not necessary. People who are meant to be in your life, they will not go anywhere. Whether you put too much effort by try to attracting them or not, people who are meant to be in your life, they will stay there. This is why sometimes I became mad when I see somebody is asking another person or is begging the person to stay in their life. The way you keep bringing some resistance to this person, the way they are now going to run away, they are going to now to just vanishing, disappearing from your life. Just next time, when you start feeling this type of anxiety because you have been now trying to beg this person to stay, to be your friend, to be your husband, to be your wife, to be your business partner, but this person keep resisting, keep now pretending, keep now lying, it is time to be who you are. It is time to start love yourself. This is why before you go asking someone to be your friend, to be your business partner, to be your best friend, to be your wife, your husband, just check all around yourself. Ask yourself the important question: do you love yourself? The first time I heard this statement, I was not really understanding what does it mean to love myself. But as long as I keep now searching, asking, sharing, learning about myself, I started to realize that all the stuff I'm doing in my daily basis activities is just against myself. It's just all about other people. I was just trying to invest in other people's business, and yet I was putting my name on the list of to-do list. Maybe where you are, you may say, I don't understand what you are trying to mean, but check, look, observe very well. The stuff you do when you wake up and when you are going to sleep. The reason why I keep insisting on the things you keep in very early morning, it is because our mind just work most effectively and very high when we are wake up. Because during a day, you may find so many disturbance. People want to grab your attention. You want to. There's so many stress. There's so many traffic jam. All the things are happening during a day. But when you wake up, the first thing you are now doing, it is just going to immediately to your subconscious mind. So when you want to create a better relationship with anybody in this life, just start within yourself. If yes, you always pointing others' fingers, if you always bringing so many excuses, I'm not doing this because I don't have enough time. I'm not doing this because I don't have enough friends. I'm not doing this because I don't have enough money. My dear friends, future doesn't exist. I mean, no one can predict the future. So the way you just keep postponing this important project in your life, then you expect that you will have enough time to do the stuff. Understand that this time you are waiting for, it is not going to happen in your life. This is why when you are feeling empty, when you are feeling lost, when you are feeling down, it is because you've been now learned to behave, learn to feel like that way. It has nothing to do with the world outside. Just the better and the natural happinesses lies within ourselves, lies within you. You don't have to buy. You don't have to buy this pressure for this short period of time. You don't have just to rely on this shining object. You cannot say, I can't live without this stuff. No, this is for yourself. What if that things you are expecting is not available? Are you going to die? Are you going to become mad? No, it is trying to fool your mind. If you say you cannot live without that person, you are now trying to shouting in the window. People will, the real people who are meant to be in your life, they will stay. These fake people, these so-called friend, time will tell. I'm saying this because I used to have so many friends when I was young, when I was a boy, this small boy. But the time I started growing up, I started to realize that what I was called friends, they were not just friends. These benefit friends. Now, time has shows me that real friends will remain the same, will stay there when you need them. But the fake friends will always run away, will always disappointing you because you want to beg them to be your friends. This is why a better relationship started within ourselves. So many people are not accept that they don't love themselves because you buy the stuff because you invest in the other people's business. Maybe you may think you will love yourself. Maybe you may think it brings you joy, it brings you happiness, but it is not totally true. Just in order to discover who you are, first of all, you need to spend a time within yourself. You know what is really super excited? You know your favorite team because you have been spending so many time by trying to inform yourself on that team. You know your favorite food because you have been tasted so many foods and now you come to realize that you like that food. So when you want to know who you are, when you want to discover yourself, you have to spend many time with yourself. From the beginning you will feel somehow worried, you will feel somehow uncomfortable, but it's normal things, nothing wrong with that. Every one of us, we've been facing this kind of experience in our life, but it is a process, it is a baby steps. You have to be consistent, you have to be patient, it takes time. So the more you keep doing, the easier it becomes your life, your nature. Now you start now learning who you are, you start loving yourself, you start now be who you are, you start own yourself, you start control your emotion. Then when you understand, you start feeling happiness, when you start feeling joy, this is going to affect even your surrounding environment. This is how we can change the world. This is how you can contribute in this world. It is started within yourself. Next time when you want to bring anyone, just understand that it is none of your business. Just control yourself. Be who you are. Until next time, have a better relationship.